What's the secret to eliminating compare-itis and overwhelm? You know the condition. It's the feeling that you get when you see all these people doing all the things in business that you think that you should be doing, and you feel light years behind everybody. You're basically comparing yourself to everybody out there. Psst, a little secret, I sometimes feel the exact same way. I see all of these people doing all of these things and I'm like, I need to be doing more Facebook Lives. I should be doing more Instagram posts. I should be recruiting faster. It all makes you feel terrible and a little bit behind, right? Well, in this episode, I want to teach you how to eliminate this, make your life easier, and get you the results that you're specifically looking for that are going to serve your specific goals. So stay tuned. Welcome to episode 194. My name is Tanya Aliza, and I help entrepreneurs and network marketers create success fast, while most importantly, designing a lifestyle that you love. So if you're new here, consider subscribing because I put out a brand new training episode and free resource for you and your business each and every week. And make sure to check out the show notes that go with this episode below because I leave a bunch of awesome, cool resources that are additional to what I'm talking about that will help you with this same topic in your business. So I love listening to podcasts. I love learning from podcasts. And one of my favorite podcasts that I like listening to is Rick Mulready's podcast, The Art of Online Business. I'm going to link to it in the show notes if you don't know what I'm talking about. And if you are building an online business, it's a great podcast to follow. So thanks, Rick, for putting it out there. So he did this episode that I loved. It helped me so much to put things into perspective based on my personal goals and how I define success. And what it did was it helped me to eliminate the feeling that I got when I got anxious looking at everybody else doing all of these things that I thought I should be doing in my business just to be like them. Now, he was interviewing a gentleman by the name of Mel Abraham, and Mel was coming on the podcast to share his story, and he said something completely profound. And he said, I want you to think about how you define success, life success and business success, because everybody has a different definition of what success means. Now, this put everything into perspective for me. If you have a clear vision of what success means to you, then you have a clear driving point. You have a clear path rather than looking at what everybody else is doing and comparing yourself to what it is that they're doing or the life that they live. So I want you to get a piece of paper out right now or come back to this episode when you can and ask yourself this question. What does success mean to me in my business? And again, you're going to have short-term success and you're going to have long-term success, but what does that mean to you? And then I want you to take it a step further and ask yourself, what does success in life mean to me? What are some of the things that you will have the ability to do when you reach that success tipping point? So with this vision, you now can clearly define your journey. And if you can clearly define your journey, when you get there, when you get to the promised land, your success spot, you know that you have accomplished what it is that your vision was set out to do. So it's not about what other people are doing, because what other people are doing may not match your definition of success. Now, I want to help you with this with an exercise that will change your world. At least it has for me. So in every episode of Tanya Aliza TV, I like to equip you with a free resource that you can take back into your business and see results with. This one's more of a life success / business success exercise. So I want to give you my perfect day map. This is something actually that I give out to my very high paying coaching clients, and I want to give it to you for free because I think it will really, really help you. So you can pick up this map and start filling in the blanks as to what your perfect day looks like. You can grab that over at tanyaaliza.com / 194. I'll leave a link for you in the description area of where you're watching this video so you can click over to the blog and get it. If you're already on the blog watching this video, then there'll be a big yellow button right below this video that you can click and request access for free to my perfect day map. Now, why do you want to pick this up? Well, back in 2011, I did an exercise with Tony Robbins. Tony Robbins had a course called Time of Your Life, and it was a time management course. And one of the exercises that he got us to do in the course was to map out what your perfect day looked like. Because let's just face it, that's what we're all working towards, is working towards that perfect day. So using all 5 senses from the minute you open your eyes in the morning and you wake up to the minute you close your eyes and you go to sleep for that evening, what does your day look like? And so when I did this exercise that Tony made me do, I was absolutely blown away, because after I had that clear vision, when anything came up in my life or my business, if it matched and fit in to helping me to achieve my perfect day, then I would do it. I would incorporate that into my world. But if something came up where it didn't match or suit or help me to accomplish what my perfect day looked like as far as time and commitments and what I wanted my perfect day to look like, I would say no to it, or I would think of something else that would match into my perfect day. This was a life-changing activity for me. And so I took my version of creating my perfect day into a summary list and a breakdown and a map for you to fill in the blanks with. And that's the free guide that I have, the free map that we've created for you. So I hope you go and pick it up on the blog, because it's such a powerful exercise for you to do and to help you eliminate overwhelm and compare-itis in your world and in your business. So if you see people around you and they're doing actions or activities and they don't match what your perfect day looks like, for example, if you see somebody out there doing videos or Facebook Lives every single day, and you're like, that's not going to match what I want my perfect day to look like, then you just aren't going to do it. Another example for me is I get asked to speak and train at a lot of events that go on all over the world. And sometimes that event will match my perfect day, and sometimes it won't. And that's why I say no to a lot of things like speaking events or training events, because I said to myself, that doesn't really line up with what I define as success, which is my perfect day. So if traveling all over the world, speaking on stages all over the world, being away from home all the time is your definition of success, then maybe that might fit your world. But for me, my definition of success is a lot different, and my perfect day is chilling out at home, hanging out with quality friends and quality people and my dog, and really sticking around home. I've done enough traveling in my day. So if something comes up and it doesn't match my perfect day, I'm going to say, I'm really sorry, I can't commit to that and I can't put it on my schedule. So that will help you to define what success means to you and help you to figure out what you should be doing versus what you can actually say no to. So I encourage you to go pick up the free resource that I have put together for you today in this episode, which is your perfect day map. So fill in the blanks, build out what your perfect day looks like, use all 5 senses, use that as a guide. And I'm actually really curious to hear about what your perfect day looks like. So pick that up on the blog over at tanyaaliza.com/194. Question of the week. Like I said, I'd love to hear about what your perfect day starts with or looks like. So in the comments below, can you maybe share a few sentences of how you start your perfect day? I'm totally curious if maybe it's similar to my day or completely different. I'd love to hear your vision. Drop me a comment below and share with me a little bit of your perfect day. So did you find some value out of today's episode? Did I help you to relieve some overwhelm and maybe some of your compare-itis? I truly hope that we did. If you did like this and you know of anybody else that could find value in this topic, in this training, or in this resource, please smash the share button, give us a thumbs up, give us a like, share this with your team. I'd be grateful that you did. And I will see you on the next episode of Tanya Aliza TV.